Ooh, sour. First of all, before I even really get into the meat and potatoes of this video, I just gotta say it's so funny to see the massive turnout and uproar over Cenat Streamer University 2 after the amount of hate he got from kind of the same audience of people that are applying and the amount of people calling the first one a scam. But I think due to how viral and culturally relevant the first one was, it's no surprise that people cannot stand the idea of missing out, which is fine, right? I mean, it's a massive opportunity for those who care, those who are, you know, trying to become full-time content creators or just learn about the space in general. However, I've noticed this large uptick in this year's applicants because I think there's a lot of people who don't really make content applying. And even those who do make content, most of them didn't even stream. As I'm just going through TikTok, I'm seeing all these 50 like applications and I'm clicking them, I'm clicking their profile. Nothing wrong with having low likes or whatever. Who cares? Everyone starts somewhere. But then I'm realizing, like, they're only streaming or making content because of this opportunity, which means they heart not in the game. Now, before I start pulling up some examples of the type of people I'm talking about, I do want to make it clear, I'm aware that last year Cenat said during his subathon, you don't necessarily have to be a streamer to get in. You can be any other type of influencer as long as you're like working hard and you actually obviously care. But that right there is the problem. A lot of these people just don't care and they want to get on the big screen with Cenat. Now, this first video I'm about to show you is actually the original reason I'm kind of making this video in the first place. I already had the idea, but this was definitely the last straw on my back because I was up, you know, doing what a normal person does, scrolling TikTok at 3:07 a.m. and I saw this video of this girl crying after going to the in-person audition. Hold on, I gotta rewind because this audio is important here. After Streamer University in-person auditions.
It's still raining. Why is it still raining? I did what I was supposed to. It's still raining.
And she's crying with the "it's still raining, I did everything I was supposed to" audio in the back. And I was like, okay, maybe she really been grinding and she got denied and, you know, she's sad about that. You know, that would be perfectly reasonable. But let's go in the account. She do kind of post. It's kind of just like the pictures with the text on them, most of them, which I'm gonna be honest, like, you know what, I'm not even yo. But then I saw, you know, they got, you know, followers and likes, which doesn't necessarily matter, you know what I mean, in the grand scheme of, you know, getting in, because people with way less than this got in last year. I'm very aware of that. I went to the Twitch, right? Now, as you see, 8 followers, there's no profile picture, and when I first clicked this that night, last night, this was 1 follower, and her last stream was 13 hours ago, and I'm pretty sure it was her first stream ever on this account. Because I pulled up, you can just pull up Twitch tracker. It's really not that hard to do, and you pull it up, right? And it doesn't even have enough streams to display. Even if you don't average that many viewers, this will literally start tracking you whether or not you log into it. It doesn't matter. For example, I'll go to my own Twitch tracker. Yes, I was caught watching Fat Boy Dip. I don't, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? So you go to mine. I don't even average nothing crazy, but you can go back all the way to my earliest streams in 2022 when I was just doing it just cause I was really trying to archive my gameplay. You don't have to do too much for it to start tracking you. It does this automatically. As you see, I'm not logged into this. I've never logged into this. It just does this. So when I see that and I see that you have absolutely no clips of anything you ever streamed, if you wanted to be a streamer that bad, why would you not post your own clips? Facts or no? That's like Streamer 101. That is the first lesson they tell you to do, is to point people towards your Twitch. Anybody that's ever streamed knows that there's zero way to get discovered just based off live streaming. It's almost impossible. Obviously, yes, you might get 1 or 2 randoms if you're in like a niche category, but 95% of the time, most people are coming from somewhere else. And this is why I don't really get it, right? And this is where it's kind of more upsetting to people that actually care to get in. I haven't personally applied yet, but there's so many people, thousands and thousands of wannabe upcoming streamers, right, that are trying to get into this university that Cenat has made to give them opportunity. And you're taking up time and application spots over people that literally hardcore wake up, go to a 9 to 5, come home, stream their only 3 hours of free time, and then repeat that cycle every day.
Like, I don't need a bad gang. I'm on that. Straight go to sleep like this. Yo, chat, what's the word?
Are you serious? There's actually people out here that truly want it that bad. But this opportunity would be such a jump start, such like a boost to their efforts, that it would just make sense for them to get in before somebody like that. Now, this next guy that I'm about to show also showed up to the in-person applications, and he said he was there for about 11 hours camping out with a bunch of other people. And I just want to show you what he had to say and then show you his page and really look what's going on.
It's a movie, man. Alright, y'all, so I'm here to talk about the in-person Streamer U applications. I was there in New York City. I was there. I got there at 1 o'clock in the morning, y'all. And honestly, I understood that wasn't the most craziest thing because people were there since 3 p.m., 4 p.m., 5 p.m., 6 p.m., 7 p.m. You know what I'm trying to say?
Mind you, he's saying he got there at 1, and there was people there since 6 p.m., which was 7 hours before him the previous day, waiting probably around 24 hours to get in.
I understand that it wasn't the most craziest thing, but what I will say is this. I thought 100% it was going to be way more structured, bro. Never in my life did I think that I would get there at 1 o'clock in the morning, and by 9, 10 o'clock in the morning, 50% of the line came just now. 50% of the line.
Now, I want to make it clear. He actually has great points. It probably should have been more structured, but let's be honest. I think it was in New York, and Cenat, you've done things in New York before. It hasn't gone well. We know. I don't hate you for it. I don't even really think it was your fault. I'm not gonna lie. But at the end of the day, this guy's talking about how he waited well around 11 hours in this line to get into the in-person application room. He goes on to talk about how it ended up getting canceled. But if you just, once again, it's just like, it's clockwork at this point. You go to his page, bro. His first post was literally a month ago. You don't even have a basis of content. You have no repertoire at all. You go to his channel. In the link in the description, it doesn't exist. Okay, you have to search his name. And then we go here, and this is him, I believe. This links all the way back to his TikTok right there. And you have 3 total posts, 2 made in the last few days, which is, I think, probably around the time Kai announced Streamer University 2 in the first place. No? Right or wrong? Hey, I'm just saying. I know he does have shorts on here though. He got a lot of shorts on here, man. But he has shorts on his page, but they're from 4 months ago. He stopped posting shorts 4 months ago. Gang, there's people that have been posting every day for like 5 years straight. And I'm just looking at it like, you're trying to get into Streamer University. You stopped posting your content. Like, I mean, gang, sure, maybe not all of them was getting good views, but that just happens. That's just life, bro. It just, you work and work and work, and then sometimes it just doesn't work out. But at the end of the day, if you stop, you have stopped. All right? You stopped grinding. There are people still grinding. There are people still trying to get any opportunity they can. You're just trying to snipe the biggest one because you think you deserve it. And this isn't really just me dogging on these people, but you have to understand, when you apply to Streamer U, right, they have a pretty extensive process, and that's how like the small guys got in last time. What they do is they check for people who have been consistent, who have genuinely been trying to improve their content, obviously, and are just pushing their streams in any way they can. That's the type of people that we're getting in. Imagine going to a job interview or trying to apply for a job and your resume dead looks like this right there. This is what your resume looks like, gang. How your resume look blank? This, I can't tell, bruh. See, AI's gotten to that point, bruh. It got to the point, bruh, where you dead can't tell. Oh, heck no. Also, I want to address the AI posters too, like the AI flyers that people were making. You genuinely thought Cenat of all people wanted AI flyers? The guy that had the most creative backdrops in the game was going to start accepting AI posters, while there are legitimate, hard-working, talented people making their own. Some of y'all are genuinely unhelpable. I'm not gonna lie. You're not savable. Now, mind you, I obviously know people are gonna sit here and probably get butthurt because I definitely called them out in the video, and they're gonna sit here and complain that I'm saying they can't make it. Never said that. You could make it. You could get bigger than me by tomorrow. But at the end of the day, why are you trying to grab and yoink and be entitled or act entitled for an opportunity that you don't really need yet? Even if you walk into Streamer University tomorrow and they teach you exactly everything you wanted to hear, you probably don't even have the skills to go and apply it to your own content yet. We've already seen this happen. There were a lot of people that went to Streamer U last year that went there and came out with nothing. They came out with maybe like a new phone and like a 50 viewer boost for that 3 days, but like they were in the corner doing nothing, not really taking the opportunity. So like I said, even if you get in, there's no guarantee you have the skills or ability to really understand what the opportunity is meant to be doing in the first place. A lot of those guys who went and didn't really come out with the boost of success that they thought they were going to get ended up not streaming anymore. They probably kept streaming for a couple months after, and then they slowly petered out because, you know, it just didn't feel worth it to them. But honestly, that's because, you know, I'm not going to say it's entirely because they didn't want it that bad, but I'm going to say that could be a large part of it. But other than that, life happens. So I'm not going to lie. People that stop making content, I can never dog on because, like, bro, life happens. But if you truly love it and you have the time and the ability to do it and you choose not to, then you really didn't want to do it that bad in the first place. And if you don't want to listen to me tell you that, listen to her, because she did go. Or listen to Shaq. This guy is a great person to listen to. I cannot even express how much he knows, but like he sits here and yaps all the time about what to do in content. And even though I don't even personally like take all of his advice in, he has literally been with AMP, he's been with Kai. They all know him. Like he's been around in the community for a long time. And he will sit here and tell you why half of the people that even get in will still fail. So like the video title mentioned, who should stop applying to Stream University? It's a quick list to give. Those who don't care about streaming or care about creating content already, that are just making it because they see an opportunity. Those who would give up after getting denied, or those who would give up after, you know, going there and flopping. And for my last example, those who are literally just applying to take up space for literally no good reason. I mean, I saw this just now, like me applying to Stream University as a non-streamer, just crossing my fingers. And you click their account, they just don't make, like, they just don't make videos, gang. They have like 30 videos up. Like they even know they're not doing it, bro. They said it themselves. It's not even me dogging on them. They said it. They said they don't really care about streaming, bro. So this is like, why are you making the people that have to go and review these applications' lives harder? And why are you literally making the chances of those who care worse? You are the ones that need to stop.